right, Brandon, question time. When you pour a glass of water and there's a little black speck in it, do you dump it out and get more water, or do you just pick out the little black speck?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say if it came out of a known source, like my fridge or something, I'd probably just take the speck out. If I was at someone else's house or something, I'd probably get new water, but maybe from a different source.
So is it bad that...
You drank the speck?
No, I didn't drink it. Like right now, I mean, it's delicious water, but there was indeed a speck.
Did you get it out of the sink or out of the fridge?
I got it off the fridge, off the fridge tap. I'm thinking maybe it was in the cup.
It could have been in the cup.
In the thing.
I put pepper in all my cups.
I picked it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a relatively clean household here, so we try. We try.
Except for that cup. Really didn't try with that cup, did you?
No.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You know what I'm thankful for, Brandon?
What, Kenny?
You.
Aww.
Mm-hmm.
I hear our audience. They're blushing as well, because you know what? We're thankful for them.
I didn't say I was thankful for them. I did not say what I said. I was thankful for you.
But was it the you as in the direct you, or like...
Okay, I want to be very clear. You listening? I don't care about you.
Wait, which you?
Listen, everyone listening to this, even if this is Brandon in the future, I only care about the modern, at this moment in recording time, Brandon. I'm thankful for you.
Aw, that's sweet.
I know.
For now.
What are you thankful for, Brandon?
Oh, this is a tough one.
What? Okay, you know.
Is this where I'm supposed to like reciprocate and say,
it'd be nice.
You, Kenneth?
What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for many things. Yeah, no.
I'm thankful for you, Sun Chick, the director of my favorite Asian karate film.
Is that a real person?
No.
Oh. Oh, it's a wonderful time of year, isn't it? Thanksgiving, where we all post on Facebook about the things we're thankful for. Mm-hmm. The more ambitious of us will put a blog out there or, a podcast.
Take little pictures that say thankful for us.
Mm-hmm.
The bottom.
Common.
That have been going around since last Thanksgiving. Like, it wasn't just the day. Like, I still see people post pictures that say thankful for us in the bottom.
You know what's really funny is we've gotten to a new, I don't know if it's a high or a low in social media, but now what I've seen lately, people won't actually take the time to create a new post. Mm-hmm. They just reshare the on this day of thankful for us. It's like, yeah, nothing changed.
that would be worse to do like on your anniversary or something like
right?
that. Like 4 years ago, you posted this beautiful thing about your wife, like the apple to my eye, my every hope and dream and desire made manifest by God. It's just like reposted every year after that.
I said it right the first time. No need to rewrite it.
That would actually be pretty good. That's the caption that you make for the repost.
And it keeps every time you repost.
I got it right then. We're good to go. I think this year I'm going to make my Facebook profile picture the thankful for us with just me. Just sitting right there. Thankful for us, but just the saddest face.
You could always do a picture of you with your Switch. Thankful for us.
Thankful for us. I like that. That's smart. What were you going to say? I'm sorry. I just wanted to get that out of the way. That was funny.
No, it's it's the time of year where we're heading the end of 2017. We're going to roll into Thanksgiving here. This is going to go live the day before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Eve, I believe is the technical term. Mm-hmm. After that, it's a short walk to Christmas.
After that, it's your welcome given.
And then it's your welcome given. Why don't we have that?
I don't know.
So,
No, it's not Thanksgiving. It's please giving, Thanksgiving,
and your welcome giving. So, no, it's good that we take this time of year to reflect and think of all the things we're thankful for. And it's the end of the year, so we can reflect over the last year or so. I personally am thankful for a lot of things. Thankful for family and friends and podcasts and things like that. It's cool that we decided to take this kind of endeavor to have our 2 listeners listen to us on a regular basis. So thank you.
Thank you.
Regular listener.
Thank you, Melissa and Ethan.
Yeah.
As you're closing the Red Rooster Coffee Shop.
Thank you for listening to us on a regular basis. We know that's when you're listening to us.
We know. Yep.
I think our parents might listen and stuff.
Mine doesn't.
No?
They just no, because my mom's very funny on Facebook. All she ever does is like she'll go through my Facebook. She won't really look. She might like dilly and like look at some things. Dilly is not a verb, by the way. I don't know why I use that, but she'll go through my Facebook and she'll just start liking things. She doesn't know what it is.
Like, share.
I could put Pam Graham is the worst human being of all time, and she'll click like on it, and I'll know she did not read that.
She
post.
didn't read it.
So no,
Pam Graham.
She's probably gonna like this post. Everybody that looks on Facebook, look on the post, look on the likes, look for Pam Graham. She's gonna be there. I guarantee it. And she does not know what we're talking about right here.
Oh, your mom.
But
I'm thankful for your mom. Your mom's great.
She is wonderful, and I love you, Mom. If you are listening, I love you. Also, if you're listening, what I want you to do, Mom, I want you still click the like button, but hold it, and this time I want you to click the little heart button. That's how I know you listen to it. So this is the test, Mom.
We want you to do it, Pam Graham. You can do it.
But here's the thing, though. My parents, everybody's parents have their good qualities and their bad qualities. You have your good parts of the relationship, your bad. My parents are the most supportive parents on the entire earth. Like, if I were to murder someone, I know that they would still go see me in jail. And
hey, at least you did a good job at it.
And they'd make sure that I was like, top of the weightlifting program there or something like that. Just be like, do you have enough tattoos? Are you doing good?
Snitches get stitches, Kenny.
Stitches get stitches. We just want to support you, sweetie. No, that's a good test for my mom, though. I shouldn't test my mom. Not so close to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, right.
I'm thankful for my mom. I love you, Mom.
Like, I know some of my siblings will share this, and
What did you call? Oh, okay, never mind. You said siblings,
yeah.
And for some reason, hearing you say the word siblings triggered when you taught me what the word nibblings was.
None of my nibblings share
So
this.
I was literally thinking, like, do you mean nibblings? But I'm like, no, those are nieces and nephews. You mean siblings.
Siblings, which are
Sorry,
brothers and sisters.
Southern sisters. Southern sisters.
Southern sisters.
And I keep interrupting you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's good.
What about your sisters?
I'm thankful for your interruptions. So I said siblings, but yes, because I do have a brother, but he doesn't share this. My sisters will like or share. Actually, I know Taylor has listened to this at least once.
Yeah.
She says we're kind of funny, so that's a compliment, I guess. I don't know if Ariel has, but no, I'm thankful for all my siblings.
Ariel probably has. She just refuses to comment.
If he refuses to comment.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, share please. That's how we get out there.
Yep. Sorry. My dad used to do that all the time when I was a kid. Like, if he had to get out of the chair, he didn't just like get out of the chair and maybe make an old person grunt. He would always go like he was in immense pain.
Gosh.
It was one of my favorites when I was a kid. Like, okay, you know how, and apparently this is the family episode. You know how when you're a little kid, you see your dad as, at some point in time, you see him as a superhero. Like, he's just like, how could he be so strong? Like, you see that. And then he'll just do like those one or two things that's like hilarious to you, the child. That was the one thing, was my dad getting out of the chair going, yeah, yeah. Like he was in immense pain.
Thanks to my dad is why I'm so quick at dad jokes. We're good at them. All the Martinezes were very good.
Dad jokes are definitely hit and miss. And I have no idea why with me either, because literally, like, I was thinking about the joke. I don't remember what you said today, but I laughed at one thing that you said. I didn't laugh at the other thing you said. It was the same type of joke. It was the same cadence.
Yeah.
But I don't know why.
Oh, what was it? Was it cheese related? We had a lot of cheese earlier.
We did.
Fancy grilled cheese.
We did little crostinis, little cheese teenies.
Cheese teenies.
Grilled cheese teenies. That's the name of them.
Grilled cheese
That's what we're going to call them. Grilled cheese teenies.
Yep. All right. Now I'm going to have to put a picture on Instagram. So
I know.
that way people know
It's
what we're
where
talking about.
you ever see, like, in the store, those tiny little, like, loaves of bread that are, like, just little squares that are maybe 2 inches by 2 inches, maybe.
Give or take.
We made little grilled cheese out of those, and then we had some roast pepper and tomato soup with them. And with prosciutto. Prosciutto. We had it with prosciutto.
Is that a Russian accent? What is
and
that?
And we had it con queso.
Oh, no, not Russian Mexican. What is that?
No, prosciutto.
So let's talk about Thanksgiving, not just what we're thankful for, but the holiday itself. What is your favorite food at Thanksgiving?
The turkey is always hit or miss. I mean, depending on if you make it, if you put the stuffing in it, which I'm so glad that people don't do that anymore.
Don't do that, please.
Because, it makes your turkey so dry. My grandpa always put the stuffing in, and he checked that thing, and where you use like the turkey baster, yeah. And he would make sure, he would constantly get it wet and make sure it's really nice and moist. And it would also make a really nice crust to the skin when you do that. Now, his was good, but every other turkey that I've ever had stuffing inside of it, always dry.
So I'm going to give you guys a tip out there for those of you that cook or want to cook.
Ooh, a Brandon Martinez culinary tip.
Culinary tips. You really shouldn't cook a turkey with stuffing in it. It does dry the bird out because that bread that you have inside of it sucks the moisture out of the bird. So you really shouldn't do that. It's basically a bacteria cesspool by doing it that way because the inside of the bird won't get as up to temperature as it should. So you're like marinating your bread in not safe temperature turkey liquid. The better way to go is to cook your turkey without the stuffing inside of it. And if you really want that look and appearance, put it in after. That technically makes it dressing going inside, becoming stuffing. But
well, now I'm curious too. What if like you use the actual turkey juice with the stuffing as you cook it separately too?
If it's cooked, right, you got to get that 160, 165 mark.
Yeah.
That's fine. You're basically using like turkey stock.
So
yes, that's good. Then you get the nice full flavor without drying your bird out.
So my actual favorite food though, going back for Thanksgiving, I do like stuffing a lot, and I really like mashed potatoes as well, but it's gotta be pumpkin pie.
Yes.
Pumpkin pie with like a thin, you do like the whipped cream, but you do it like on the big dollop in the back of the slice of pie. I don't do that. I do a very thin slice, like a very thin layer of whipped cream on top of the entire pie. I think that's how pumpkin pie should be made. Like it should have low cream because pumpkin pie is good by itself, if it's homemade, really nice. But like if you get like the store-bought pumpkin pie, you need whipped cream or something a little sweet to counteract it. So they should just make those pies with a layer of whipped cream on top
of
the entire pie. You know what I mean? But I am always very active of being very conscious of how much food is on my plate to get ready for pumpkin pie.
I love pumpkin pie as well.
And last year I did did just a little bit of nutmeg on top of the whipped cream too, and that was really good.
That's good. I do look forward to pumpkin pie. I very much am a pumpkin person, and not just pumpkin spice. I know that's all big. Starbucks blew that one out of proportion, and now we do pumpkin spice everything. PSL for life.
Do they do that? Do people, when you make pumpkin pie, do you use like pumpkin spice?
Yeah, there's actual you can make it from scratch. It's just a mix of like allspice and clove and cinnamon, nutmeg, kind of a thing. It's actually very similar to apple spice. You can buy pumpkin spice as like a little container. If you do like pumpkin spice lattes and stuff, you can use it there. But that is what you put in pumpkin pie. So I actually like pumpkin itself with the spice. Where most people that like pumpkin things, they actually mean pumpkin spice, not pumpkin the gourd.
By the way, I like pumpkin things. That's the verb, is pumpkin. By the way, are you pumpkining tonight?
Pumpkining?
Are you pumpkining?
We're gathering for the pumpkining.
The pumpkin. So that's literally what I pictured was like, hold on. Soylent Green 2, the pumpkining.
The pumpkin.
It's just pumpkin spice flavored Soylent Green. Oh, that would be terrible. Is that the name of the movie, is Soylent Green?
Yeah, and
that's the actual name of the movie?
And then Soylent is the...
No, Soylent Green is the name of the food. And there's Soylent, which is the modern actual thing you can buy.
Right.
And then what they make in the movie is
Soylent Green. No.
That's why I thought for a moment that can't be the name. It's got to be like, for some reason I was mixing up a Clockwork Orange with it.
Clockwork Orange.
I know.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Soylent Green 2, .
So you're a pumpkin pie guy. Getting back to that pumpkin pie.
Love it. If I have enough room, keep in mind, I always have a sweet tooth. You know this about me. Your wife knows. We have a candy jar for just when I'm
It's how our friendship started, was a giant thing of gummies.
I remember that. Yeah.
So.
You invite me over for sweets and we're friends for life.
So you're going to say you have other desserts that you enjoy? Are you an apple pie guy?
What I'll do is, if I have room and if the pieces are like a nice, a decent size where they're not too big, I'll have a slice of pumpkin pie. I'll probably have another slice of pumpkin pie if it's smaller. But if it was a decent sized slice of pumpkin pie, I'll wait like a good 20 minutes and then I'll get a slice of apple pie too. But only if it's like really nicely spiced apple pie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like just like that out of the can stuff and then you add a bunch of sugar. I don't like it really sweet.
Yeah.
I actually like it where it's almost like a little savory with all the seasonings they put in it.
Okay.
You know
yeah.
the type of pie I'm
Yep.
talking about?
Yeah, because like I'm not
love
a
it.
fan of like overly sweet apple pie either.
Yeah.
And I especially don't like it when it's that gelatinized apple either. I like my
Yes.
apple to have like crunch is not the right word, but some texture to it when you bite it.
I remember the one Thanksgiving 2 years ago, the last one I had at my grandparents' house. They had it was during the one whole pumpkins, probably around when the pumpkin spice thing really started to go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And we had pumpkin pie flavored cheesecake. But it was like that cheesecake that is like almost like a whipped cheesecake where it's not like thick. And that was probably one of the best Thanksgiving I've ever had.
Yeah.
Pumpkin pie, I think like they should put like cream cheese or something in pumpkin pies because that was just made for it. It was so good.
So I've made pumpkin pie cheesecake.
You have had yours.
It is good. And
Very
another
good.
thing is there was a woman at one of the churches I used to go to. We had a gathering and she made this pumpkin pie dip that was
Gathering?
so
A
good.
pumpkining?
We went to the pumpkining.
You had a
and-
pumpkining?
No, she
When you
made
say a
this.
gathering, it sounds like you went to a call, Brandon.
I know, right?
I'm sorry.
I'm part of the pumpkin lovers. We
The
have
Fellowship of the Pumpkins.
we are gathering for the pumpkining tonight. We'll see you there.
That's so creepy.
Bring pie. No, but the dip was so good, and it was basically just pumpkin pie cheesecake.
We should have a party one year now called the
The
Pumpkin.
pumpkining, we'll do
That
it.
would be fun.
That'd be good. So yeah, it was just it was basically like if you do a cold set cheesecake, it's basically cream cheese is the main thing.
Yeah.
So it's like cream cheese, Cool Whip, and a can of pumpkin with some spice.
Well,
And you use Nilla wafers. It was very good.
with Nilla wafers
Yeah.
instead of graham cracker?
Yeah, it was really good.
That actually sounds.
Graham
I do like
cracker would
Nilla
be good, too.
wafers. Yeah. I know that you can buy like pumpkin pie cheesecakes now, and it's just like cheesecake with a little pumpkin flavor.
Yeah.
I don't know. For some reason, that one that I had that Thanksgiving was probably the best thing I've ever tasted on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Now I know you only ever ask questions because you want to be asked the same
That's
question.
not true.
I know you very well. I love you. What I'd like to know is, what is your favorite dish at Thanksgiving? And you are not allowed to say pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie.
Unless it is actually pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie is one of my favorites.
It's right up there.
I look
Would you say
forward
top
to this
three?
time. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Maybe even second place?
It might even battle for first. I really love pumpkin pie. Actually,
Should-
I used to.
Okay, sorry. Should we get some pumpkin pie today?
We should. Yeah, we're gonna go get some after
Let's go
this.
get
We're
some.
recording this on Sunday. We are gonna go get pumpkin pie tonight.
Yep.
So if you see us out at Walmart Sunday night, it's because of this
If you
episode.
listen to this later on, you know why we're there.
Yeah,
We
we
lied.
wanted pumpkin pie.
We lied about the socks. We're here for pumpkin pie. Okay,
So-
what's the first, or at least what battles for first with pumpkin pie with you?
So one more pumpkin pie thing, and then I'll answer that.
No,
We
it's
really
pumpkin,
can-
It's pumpkin pie, isn't it? That's your
pumpkin-
first.
No, it's up there. I'm telling you. When I was a kid, my grandma knew I loved pumpkin pie, but I wasn't big into the crust. And now I'll eat the crust. But she would set aside, after she made the
Sounds like
pies, she
you.
would keep some of the filling aside in just a little container. Like she would use the Cool Whip container because she
Mhm.
used it to make other things. And she would keep just the pie filling for me. And I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was one of those memories. Oh, man. Good stuff. So, anyway, back to the actual question, which is what is my favorite thing for Thanksgiving?
Your favorite thing is me interrupting you.
Yeah, you've been very interrupty.
I know. Go ahead. I was about to interrupt you, but I'll tell you this later. Go ahead.
Interrupting cow.
No, I
That's what
wasn't.
I
I was
think of.
actually going to interrupt you.
Moo!
All right. You've had cranberry sauce at Thanksgiving, right?
Out of a can?
Well,
Because that's what people tend to mean.
Hold on. Now, I've had other Thanksgivings where they have like a actual thing of cranberry sauce. My family does not call it cranberry sauce. They call it cranberry sauce in the shape of a can. Because they take it out of the can and then they just put it on a plate right there in the shape. And then
They don't do anything with it?
But they get so excited for it.
Dude, does anyone eat it or they like it as a decoration?
It's just the same cranberry sauce, but it's in the shape of a can. And they always have to say, like when my sister, when we used to actually do like family Thanksgiving, she'd get excited and they'd make a list like, okay, so mom's going to do the mashed potatoes and the gravy. I'm going to do the turkey. Tom, can you bring cranberry sauce in the shape of a can? And I'm just like, like when I was a little kid, like that was normal, just calling it that. And then I find out no one else calls it that. Everyone else is just cranberry sauce.
Normally you're embarrassed that it comes out of a can.
No,
People will chop it up so it doesn't look like that.
No, we love that it's in the shape of a can, I guess.
Oh, man.
You mentioned your grandma putting like pumpkin pie filling in a Cool-Whip container, and I'm like, I can top that. I got
Yeah.
something more embarrassing.
You topped it.
I don't even like cranberry sauce, but my family loves it, and it's even better tasting if it's in the shape of a can. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Okay.
I'm done interrupting. I have the rudest person on earth. Go.
Okay. So I'd say like I'm a traditionalist.
I'm
I actually
excited.
really like the turkey
Really?
when
That
it's
build
made
up to
right.
that?
Yeah.
The turkey?
Well, okay. So I'm
Oh.
a pro at making turkey.
Turkey's like your accountant cousin that comes to Thanksgiving. You ain't got nothing fun to say. He's there. You're glad he's there. He's family. But
See-
it's all the stuff around it that makes it good.
No,
The
that's not
gravy,
true.
the-
And that's you know why? Because people don't have good turkey.
Yes, you make good turkey.
I make
I've had
amazing turkey.
You make good. My grandpa's
makes
is
it worth
very good. That's the one I've
never had your
You make
grandpa's, so
good
I don't know.
turkey. But I don't. Okay, go ahead. I'm
So
gonna not interrupt.
Let me augment
But
that.
I'm very disappointed.
I will
Go ahead.
augment it. And I will say that I love the turkey when it's done properly, where you have a good, flavorful bird, where it's moist and not dry. No one likes dry turkey. Pairing that with a good mashed potato and a good gravy made from the drippings in the stock from the turkey. Those
When you say drippings, I thought something else.
drippings is the stuff that comes off the
Yeah,
bird when
I
you cook
know.
it.
I thought
What'd
urinary.
you think? Droppings?
I thought urinary for some reason.
No, what are you?
Like, what are you doing? You're making it with turkey drippings.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Turkey urine is the secret to a
the
good bird.
secret. That's a secret.
That is not a tip. That is not a tip. Please
Yeah.
don't do that. No, those three things paired together are just perfect. I love it. And I know people always talk about the leftovers when they talk about the turkey and stuff. And it's okay. You can make leftover turkey sandwiches and stuff. I like fresh, just carved turkey with that perfect mashed potato. and
I
gravy.
like your white chili, especially that you make after Thanksgiving. I think one year, mostly you do white chili. Am I crazy?
It's not chili. It's a soup.
I thought you did a chili one year.
I did it once.
So you did your. I mean, I remember specifically like one year you did the chili, but
We did do a chili once.
you did the soup. We talked about the noodle situation. The trick is that we thought of was that you put the noodles in as you go. So like when you reheat it or something like that, or you do an egg noodle that doesn't take a long time.
Right.
It's a little al dente if you take it real quick, but you put in the noodles as you go. That way they don't stay in there when you refrigerate and make it soggy.
Right, because then it gets crazy thick.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, it's
Because I remember,
Yeah.
didn't we ruin like a really good chicken soup that
it
you
got
made one
too
time?
thick, so we had to water it down, and then the noodles were just like pudgy. Is the only word I
You
can
ever put
use.
a marshmallow in a microwave?
Yeah,
That's-
it was that. It was pretty bad.
It's like
The soup was great.
It's like they
flavor, though.
all had like an inflammatory infection. Just,
Yes. Oh, we need an
and
anti-inflammatory.
there was
stat.
no fluid in that bowl. It was
No.
just
It was like
It was a pasta dish at
gelatinous.
that point.
Yeah, it was.
a very wet pasta.
So yeah, noodles after separately.
Is this your tip?
No, that's not a tip.
I just
That's
love
actually
your,
that's
I
your
just love
tip.
your cooking tip.
That was your tip.
We thought of that, and we thought about so essentially, correct me if I'm wrong. Your number one choice for Thanksgiving dish is when it's a good Thanksgiving meal, turkey. If it's an okay Thanksgiving meal, pumpkin pie.
For sure.
Okay,
And if number one is turkey, two is definitely the pie still.
I respect that.
It's
I
good
respect
stuff.
that. Well, Thanksgiving right around the corner. I'm looking forward to it. You know who I'm thankful for? No one else. Just modern Brandon. And Brandon, you know what else I'm thankful for?
What's that?
I'm thankful for all the social media that we have.
Oh gosh.
Go ahead and give us a spiel.
I am going to pre-record this at some point.
All right, go ahead. No, don't pre-record it. I like it when you do the live.
Every time. Okay.
Here we go.
Hey there, enthusiasts. You can find us on iTunes, on Google Play. You can also watch us on YouTube and Facebook. And if you'd like to follow our day-to-day stuff, you can find us on Twitter and Instagram. We're looking forward to you subscribing. Thanks, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, from the average enthusiast and our families. And we hope that you guys are blessed today, tomorrow.
Well, I mean, you can be blessed today, too.
I know. If you do it on Wednesday, happy please givings. And then just know we also wish you a happy Thanksgivings.
And afterwards,
you're welcome.
You're welcome, givings.
All right.
I think they call that Black Friday. But
I was going to say that's already a holiday. Black Friday. You're welcome.
You're welcome. All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
That was a podcast you chose to listen to. Do you think you make good choices? Whether you do, you heard Brandon and Candy talk about things that are cool. We feel enthusiastic that you can be average too.
So dumb. So dumb, Brandon. Just all of them.